Hey, Tammy Jersey Roberts. This is video 4 of 4 on how to shop for clean foods and organic, whether or not you need to buy organic on something. So, again, if you're not sure, just text me or message me or put it in the group. Think that now that everyone's watched these videos, it'd be great to put labels in the group and everyone can chime in if it's a yes or a no, because we're going to know. And I'm just sharing with you some of the things, the methods that I use to know if it's good or not, you know. And if we don't know, most likely it's a no. So anyway, it's better to be safe than eating stuff that's keeping us and blocking our weight loss and blocking our blood sugar balance. So this video number 4, I'm going to talk about what to keep in your pantry and your freezer. So in my freezer, I always have blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, grass-fed ground beef, chicken. I keep thighs, wings, and breasts, salmon, wild caught, sockeye is what I keep in my freezer, shrimp, wild caught with raw, headless, tailless, deveined, cleaned up. Bacon, nitrate free, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, chopped onions. Like I buy my onions 3 pounds at a time and I just chop them all the same day and I put them in a bag and store them in my freezer. And that way, when I need chopped onions, I have them already prepared. I don't have to get an onion. They don't go bad under my cabinet and all the other stuff that happens. They're just ready for me to go. And in the Facebook group, there is a post that shows what kind of onions to use for different kinds of foods, different kinds of food prep. So I generally use the red, yellow, and the white. Chopped peppers. A lot of the recipes in Blood Sugar Masters, they call for red peppers, green bell peppers, but I just get red peppers, orange peppers, yellow peppers, green peppers. I chop them all up together and I mix them in one bag and I just keep them in my freezer. I mean, the recipe calls for one or the other. They don't taste any different to me, even though they might, but I like the rainbow flavor. Anyway, I also have sliced zucchini, green beans, cauliflower rice. You can buy frozen cauliflower rice that the only thing in the bag is cauliflower. And, I think it's only about $1 a bag, maybe less. And then you just keep that in the freezer so it's ready all the time. And green beans, jalapenos diced up, zucchini noodles. I buy these frozen because the only ingredient is zucchini, but you can also just make your own and freeze it. Cauliflower florets, ginger root. Ginger is just an actual root. And you can wrap it in wax paper and put it in a plastic bag and store it in the freezer. And every time you need some fresh ginger, you just take it out and, scrape it off, just shave off the parts that you need or put it on a shredder if you want to do that. And mushrooms. And also what I do that is one of, I think, the coolest things ever that I've been doing this for years. And you might just think this is dumb because you do it all the time. But, when I prepare meals, a lot of them have 4 servings, 6 servings. And so I'll take the extra servings and I'll freeze them in individual packets in my freezer so that if I need to grab one to go to work, I can just grab a pack and it's already ready for me to go. And the same thing, if I get home from work late and I need to fix something really fast, I'm just really hungry, it keeps me on track because it's ready for me to go. I can heat it up in usually 5 minutes or less, and it's just ready. So one more thing I want to say about these. Some of these, are in my freezer and they're not organic, but even if they are organic, I still wash them in my vinegar bath or a baking soda bath. Just, when I make a smoothie in the morning with blueberries, I'll grab my blueberries in a little cup and I'll fill it up with water and just a drop of vinegar, and I'll let, anything that might be on those blueberries, I just get it off, rinse them and drain them. And then I put them in my smoothie, because again, just because something's frozen doesn't necessarily mean that it doesn't have the chemicals on it. So just something to think about. Okay, herbs and spices. These are the ones that we typically use in blood sugar mastery: onion powder, garlic powder, cumin, sea salt, black pepper. For sea salt, I use a product called Real Salt. It's got all the minerals in it. Black pepper, cayenne pepper, garlic, chili powder, curry powder. I use red curry powder. Thyme, basil, oregano, turmeric powder, cilantro, mint, paprika, parsley, cinnamon. I use Ceylon cinnamon. Now for these seasoning mixes, I mix my own from these ingredients, and I have another one called Cajun seasoning. And I put the recipes for those mixes in the Facebook group, Blood Sugar Masters, because most of the time when you buy seasoning packets, a lot of the times they have hidden MSG in them or sugar in them. And so I find that it's just easier for me to make them. It takes about 2 or 3 minutes to make the mix. Keep them in little 8-ounce mason jars, and they're ready for me to go anytime I need those seasonings. Pantry Staples. Here's what I usually keep at home: balsamic vinegar, apple cider vinegar, lentils, canned, organic, BPA free cans. Same with tomatoes, tuna in the pouch, wild caught, tahini, vegetable broth. I get the organic, low sodium, almond butter, Birchbender keto pancake waffle mix, pure vanilla extract, paleo protein powder, dry brown lentils, Kalamata olives, nori sheets, Dijon mustard, hemp parts, flax seeds, cacao powder. So, I mean, I keep a lot of other things too, but these are some of the basics that going over so that you have everything that you need to make the recipes in the Blood Sugar Mastery kit. Because, there's nothing worse than, you think you've got everything you need, and I do provide shopping lists, but then you get halfway through the recipe and you realize, oh my gosh, I'm missing something. So you just skip it, or if you don't have it, you just skip it. And all of these ingredients in the recipes are meant to complement each other and help each other, because a lot of times when we're mixing up recipes and foods, we're doing it with the intention that one food helps another food be able to absorb. Kind of works like the hormone cascade. Like sometimes you need certain foods or nutrients to help another one work properly. And that's why it's so important that I want you to use the recipes in full, and I want to make sure you have all the ingredients. And of course, make your menu every week. If you're not going to make anything that has lentils or nori sheets in it, then, of course, you don't need that. So that was the ultimate clean eating shopping tour. This has been video 4, and I hope you enjoyed it. Again, I want you to, if you haven't already, I'm going to put the link in the comments below for you to download the ultimate guide to shopping for clean foods and buying organic food in the market, because I put a lot more information in here than I have in the videos, even though I feel like the videos were packed with information. So again, if you have questions or you're not sure about something or are confused about something, just drop it in the comments or send me a message and I'll be happy to help you. Thank you. Again, Tammy Jersey Roberts, functional nutrition counselor.